I'm just gonna mute myself now.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. The first page is what? Oh, well, that's the image that it came up with. So, and I like green, so I didn't really put any effort to change it. That's fine with me. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, and make sure you take out all the useless junk and the repetition yeah, Cisco's going to need a bunch of stuff added, but the Windows and Linux ones, there's a lot of repetition and useless information. Ooh, yay. That's in October? Oh, okay. I do that all the time. Well, they have their seniors teach everyone else. They're kind of a special case at this point.
You're pretty too. She said you're really pretty too. She put her hand over my like, oh, thank you.
Bit of an issue with my schedule, but I'll try and make it.
No, I mean like, yeah.
No pressure. I'm not gonna go. I'm just, letting you know if you wanted to go.
Yeah, because my class finishes at like 5:30,
Oh, I see.
and the thing kind of starts at 5:30, so I don't know if I'll make it in time. Because I think it's like a 10-20 minute drive there. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might. Yeah, I'll probably miss a lot of stuff.
Okay. Did you go to Frag Fest?
Fragfest?
Yeah.
Like the Korea thing?
No. Frag Fest is the gaming thing, the LAN party at CPP.
No. I actually don't know a lot of stuff here.
An esports club.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
What is it? I like esports, like esport games, but I'm not really that into it.
Ah, I see.
So.
Oh,
Like
is that
League?
Probably.
It is Min.
I don't know. Yeah.
How was your drive?
It was quick.
Perfect. Are you safe? Are you safe and sound?
Yes.
All right, cool. You
I
made
passed
it. You made it just in time.
up, but he didn't say anything. But it's all good.
Wait, what? We didn't say anything?
I passed by a cop
Oh.
and didn't do anything, so it's all good.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Why is Vin in LA?
Probably just hanging out with his friends or something.
Oh man, I don't know about that life.
Did he do that last time? So he didn't go to like one of the work things?
Yeah. Man, Vin has a life. So much more than I do. Anyways, we're gonna start in 2 minutes, Min. So.
It's due exactly.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
For some odd reason, I can't hear you clearly, but okay.
What do I do with that?
Muffled.
You just listen and click on the link that Sean sent. Just follow along with the PowerPoint. Just try to learn.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This PowerPoint's mostly just on the VM, because I was kind of trying to I couldn't exactly figure out what I needed to teach you guys and what you should already know. So if there's anything else I need to teach you, I can add to it or make another one later. So.
We'll learn Linux eventually.
I think we know very little actually setting it up.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what this is for.
Wait, so are we starting or are we waiting for a bit?
No, we're waiting for 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute. Alright.
Daniel on the wheel?
Oh, the minute may pass.
Alright. Sean, take it away.
Okay. Well, welcome to the VM, I guess, training. So, obviously the first thing you need to know is how to set up a image. When you pull it up, you'll get that window in the background. It underneath the screen, I don't know why I didn't take a separate screenshot, but it'll actually give you a list of all images that you've already created. So you just click Open Virtual Machine, or not Open, Create New Virtual Machine, and you'll get this window. And in this window, you select the ISO that you're trying to build, whether it's Linux, Windows, different types of Windows, server, any of that. Yeah, usually you're going to use ISOs instead of the disk, but if you have the disk for some reason, you can use that. For Windows, you don't necessarily need to provide a product key, but it kind of makes it easier. And if you signed up for the mentor thing, you should have access to DreamSpark by the AFA, in which case you get product keys for every image for free, and they're unlimited use anyways, so don't see why you wouldn't use them. I believe they're all professional anyways, but this is where you would put your default username and a default password, and then automatic login just makes it easier for users or the participants to actually get in, at least on the initial login. For Linux, however, the username actually has to be all lowercase, and you have to have a password. So, just another note for when you're making that. After that, you'll get to this page where you'll basically name your image and set the location of the image. You want to set the location somewhere where you can easily get to it, and preferably not on an external drive to prevent later issues when you're actually on the image creating it. So somewhere central. If you have a faster drive, probably on that, as long as it's not taking up too much space. For Windows, 60 gigs is going to be the default. It's usually not a bad idea to set it to 60, but you can set it to no smaller than 30. You want to split virtual because that sets the drive to a dynamic drive, so it only uses up your host's drive as it needs to. It doesn't use partition the whole drive, just what it needs, so you're not wasting space. For Linux, default's 20. You can go to 10 if you really wanted to, but I don't see why you would. Alright, so this is where a lot of issues come up, is the VM's actual specs. When you're creating it, you probably want to set it to higher settings than what you're actually going to end up giving it to your students at, or to the students. Usually I go with half of your host's stuff. So if you have like 8 gigs of RAM, set it to 4. And then if you have quad-core processor, you can use 2 cores. The Workstation Pro looks a little bit differently, and I don't have that installed on this computer because I don't necessarily like how it's set up, and it has issues every now and then. So, but if you guys want, I can show you screenshots of that later. So yeah, and it also shows you what your host's max is and stuff like that. Alright, so VM has a lot of useful features. While you're in the virtual machine, this is something you might actually want to probably take out and teach while you're teaching other students. So under the player tab, there's actually a list, which I couldn't get a screenshot for, of items you can do for your VM. So you can change all the settings as in this view. You can change USB, so you can migrate a USB from your host to your virtual machine and vice versa in the player. Let's see. You can also change the power, send, Control, Alt, Delete, set screen, or you can exit, stuff like that. The little pause icon allows you to either shut down the VM, which is the equivalent of pressing the power button on the tower, restart the VM, which on some towers is equivalent to pressing the little restart button. Not all of them have it though. And then suspend the VM, which basically saves the VM's current state into a file so that you can open it later. Sometimes suspending it before you actually distribute it is a good idea if you're having troubles logging in, or if that's one of your vulnerabilities, is something like that. I like to suspend it sometimes, but okay. So then the next button over is actually the insert Control Alt Delete command. But you can also use Control Alt Insert to do the same thing. Those two options are so you don't do Control Alt Delete and then your host goes to that window. The next one is the Flex server for VM. You don't really want to use that, as well as the other option there was actually at the very end. That's for something else. I can't remember exactly. Both of those you don't ever need to click, and probably don't ever want to click. Then your most used button will actually be this last one with the box with the arrows. That's basically making it full screen or smaller, or not minimize, something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Your VM.
Maximize?
So maximize, but I don't remember the other. It's not minimize, I think. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But if you have VM tools installed, it'll actually readjust the resolution to fit the current size of the window. So that button's usually pretty good for fixing resolution issues. So the rest I actually have to show you. So if you guys will go to where is it? The other things I wanted to show you have to actually video, because I can't screenshot it for some stupid reason. I had this up and accidentally closed it. I had this up and accidentally closed it. I had this up and accidentally closed it. Okay, there we go.
Oh, was this the conference call?
It was.
Yep. It still is.
Oh, this is so cool. It's on
I just-
YouTube Live.
I just barely joined right now and I have no idea who's talking.
Oh God.
What?
I haven't. Yeah, it's been a long time since I used Discord.
Oh God, sorry about that. That was a really bad.
Anyway, Sean is leading the thing, so just listen to Sean.
Oh, we haven't started yet?
We started.
Oh,
So open the YouTube link, and you should see its live view.
Well, sort of. Don't listen to the audio on the YouTube link. It's behind, I think, like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. It's kind of annoying. Oh, I don't have VM tools. Okay.
Am I supposed to be on a laptop for this?
You don't have to. You can just listen.
Okay, good, because I'm not doing that.
Okay. Alright. Alright. So this is what the player menu looks like. You got file, power, which is the same thing as the little pause button. Removable devices, where you can access your devices like your sound card, printer, floppy, CD. This is where you'll activate your USB. Give me one sec. I actually have a USB sitting here somewhere. Okay. So if you have a USB plugged in, well, that pops up, but it actually shows it here, and this is where you can connect it to your host, and then or connect it to your guest account, which removes it from the host, and then you could do the same backwards. Manage is where you install your VM tools, as well as adjust your settings as well. You can do network stuff here too, but it's mostly for when you're actually using the VM for something. Oh, Unity was that button. It opens up a Unity UI or whatever, something like that. So that's that. What else was I going to show you? I don't know why I can't install VM tools. That's weird. That's all of VMware. Is there any specific things you guys need to know?
Do you have the Linux image by any chance on your or like for VMware? Maybe.
It should be free. They can download it.
Yeah, I have mine.
Yeah.
I have it downloaded. I'm just like curious about like what things I can do for now, because I have it like I have the image ready and everything. Just wanna, I don't know. I think I just have to be creative now.
Well, the thing with Linux is we don't, at this very second, have a scoring engine for it.
Okay.
So we're working on the Linux scoring system, but even with Windows, the scoring system that Cyber Patriot gave to us is really buggy, so we might not even use it.
Oh, the one that comes in the email?
The email?
No, the one that's on the website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so for the scoring, you don't make that yourself. It's already given, or
No, you're gonna set up the
No.
scoring template.
yeah. So that's like, do you guys know how to get there?
No. So it's not
an
like a
answer key.
scoring system. It's just like you write down the answers on a Word document
Okay.
so that they can see like, okay, so this is what I should have gotten, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. But
Oh,
there's
okay.
no actual scoring system like actual
So it's just
Cyber
the
Patriot.
scoring report.
Yeah, kind of.
And then you also make slides for the stuff.
Okay. So it's just pretty much like alternating settings. So just doing the opposite, like defense. Just okay. Like,
Yeah.
Linux is pretty easy for setting up a baseline because it
Yeah.
comes kind of broken.
Yeah. That's what I've been trying to do.
So instead of fixing the computer, just break it.
All right. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Is Windows free too for the image? Or
No, but I have ISOs if you can't get access to them, and I have a key if you can't get access to it. But if you're already signed up as a mentor, that email should be, or you should be given a DreamSpark from the AFA through that email used to sign up as a mentor. I think.
wait, is that
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh,
And
yeah,
if
I got
you-
that.
They
so far.
emailed that?
Really?
I only got it.
Did you finish your registration as a mentor?
I'm pretty sure I did because I would get like emails about like different dates and stuff for the events, but I don't think I got anything about like anything else.
Okay, well, look for an email that says something about DreamSpark. Or I think it's Microsoft Imagine now, it might be.
Yeah, it's Microsoft Imagine.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to register as a mentor yet?
Are you
Okay, I
18?
got it.
Oh, that's why it didn't
What?
allow me.
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
be 18.
I'm not 18.
Is that for the Coastline website?
No, that's for the Cyber Patriot website.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
because
is what
I've
their
been doing
site
that
looks
a
like.
couple days. Oh,
That
This
sounded
is-
really loud.
This
yeah.
is what the
that-
DreamSpark site looks like. If it, so
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I
you-
got that email.
start shopping,
Alright, yeah.
and then you can select your
It's bad.
images, and it'll
Oh.
add it to cart, and it's free. So
You could only download it once, correct?
No, you can download it as many times as you want, but you
Oh,
only get
okay.
one product code per year.
Okay, that makes sense.
yes, but I don't really see any reason to get any more because, as far as I can tell, they're unlimited.
Oh,
Well, they don't allow you to get any more product codes, but yes, it is unlimited. But it
So,
only lasts a year.
Nice.
not from what I could tell.
so
Really?
Until you're
Yeah,
like an active.
I am actually using on this computer a Windows 10 key from this.
And how long has that been? Because last I checked, I think like I read it in some terms and conditions somewhere, the keys only work for a year.
Oh well. I
they
don't
renew it
know
after the
how long
year,
this
or-
one has been, but I've used Windows 8 keys and Windows 7 keys before, and as far as I can tell, they haven't expired yet either.
Liddy. All right.
So, but you also get access to Visual Studio and stuff like that too.
That is true. Not that anyone really programs in Visual Studio anymore.
Hey, I do.
Okay, okay.
Well, I'm
Dist.
kind of forced to because that's what my class does. But anyways,
So when is the deadline again for like the correct like time to have at least an outline for the image?
What do you mean?
Like, when do you want the images to be done?
Okay, so I think the main goal right now,
Yeah.
get all the PowerPoints done by the 12th.
So we can all just work on it, or
If you guys want to, yeah, but just make sure that you guys don't overlap your work, you know?
so we'll just have to like divide the times, or
Well, yeah, that and coordinate like who's doing what section if you guys want to.
okay.
Otherwise, if there's already enough people doing the PowerPoints,
Oh yeah, that
then
would work.
everyone else can start making images.
Okay.
Oh, so we all just work on the same PowerPoint?
No. No. So one person is doing intro Windows, one person is doing intro Linux, another
Mhm.
person is doing Cisco, and then there's advanced Windows and advanced Linux. I don't know who's working on what exactly, except Anthony's working on Cisco.
Oh, I'll do Windows.
Starting on Linux, like I have like an idea. I just have to actually like work on it. So yeah.
well, I can help you with the Linux one if you need it.
Okay, that'd be great because I do like some help.
All right, cool. And then who's gonna start building images then?
I could start on Linux, but I could like probably be like I'm not advanced, so I could just say big. It's like so far fine.
Yeah, I want to work on like, a couple of beginner Windows images as well.
All
Like
right, go
one.
for it.
When do we start building an image over at Coastline?
So, do you need to go to Coastline, right? Because you don't have a computer.
No, I have a computer, it's just hella slow.
All right, well, you can coordinate that with me because I do have computers, so you can like, work at Coastline. Just let me know when you want to come.
Alright.
Yeah.
So we
do
can
we-
start anytime, right?
Yeah, you can start anytime.
Oh, okay. I just have to like record the times and everything's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, do we all need to make an image, even if we're doing the PowerPoint?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, everything good?
Yeah.
Are all the
Just
jobs
remember.
for the PowerPoints taken?
Wait, what?
Yeah, didn't we all get like a section for the PowerPoints already?
Not everyone.
Oh, what's left then?
We still have the two advanced ones.
Oh, I
Advanced
thought the
Windows and
advanced.
I think
thought
a
the
lot of
advanced
the stuff in the
ones
advanced
are
ones could
good.
actually be just placed into the beginner
Yeah,
one.
100%. I think like
So-
40% that should be deleted or something. Especially the Linux one.
Let's just keep it separate for now. Might as well.
I don't
We'll
have much
revise it
experience
like
with
in the
Linux.
future.
Okay.
I mean, you can just start building a basic like Windows image if you want.
I'll do that.
Yeah. Just remember, guys, as you're building the image, you have to keep track of what vulnerabilities you made because eventually you'll have to create a PowerPoint and an answer key. So the answer key details what you did to that image and like what they need to get right, and then the PowerPoint will show the students how to fix whatever it is that you broke. Okay?
Okay.
Sounds easy enough.
When you're doing the window image, which one are we doing for? So we're going 10
10,
and server
8, and then
2016?
7. That's for client side.
Is that the Windows Server 2016 on the website?
So for Windows Server, it'd be 2016, yes, and then 2012. Yeah, those are the two that we're doing. We're not gonna do 2008.
Wait, we're doing Windows 10 and 7, right? Or just Windows 10?
Windows 10, 7, and 8.
Alright.
Yeah, I know everyone hates 8, but we're still doing it.
8 or April 1?
8.1.
Alright, way better.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? For Linux, it's good. It's just either 14 or 16.
Linux 14 or 16.
Yeah.
Ubuntu 14 or 16. There's
Sorry,
a
my bad. Ubuntu 14 or 16.
Well, there are
my
so many
bad.
distributions, dude.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let me see what I have.
I am
Okay, well,
currently seeing this on a very tiny screen. It's very hard to tell what's going on.
Well, I will share the video with you, and you can get the previous stuff as well.
Yeah, I have
Cool.
16. That's good.
So.
Cool.
So since Fuji mentioned this a while ago, and he asked me to make kind of a couple images beforehand, before we actually got paperwork fixed, this is kind of what I think he was looking for. You can correct me if I'm incorrect, Fuji.
Yes.
So.
Go ahead and keep going.
Sean is so helpful.
Yep.
I try. Really hard. So.
Yes. This. Yeah, exactly that.
Oh, yeah, just like
and
that.
then, yeah, this is my scoring, whatever, and then my README.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, can we have like an example of that posted somewhere?
I already have it posted on my Google Drive, and I will share that
Alright.
drive with you. And if that's what well, depending on how Fuji wants it submitted, I actually have a drive where I was submitting stuff already.
Yeah. I'll take a look at it when I have the chance, and we'll finalize like some revisions.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Looks
share
good,
it with
though.
me too, because I might need to like go back and review this.
Yeah. So I kind of created this system. So we have the Ubuntu, and then this is the #1 practice folder, and in the folder has the .rar, the README. And although the one who was making the Ubuntu image didn't put the training stuff in there, but same for here. Got Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 8, and stuff like that. And then server 12. Are we doing 12 and 16? And
Yeah.
oh no, 12, 16, and 8, correct?
No, we're not doing 8.
No? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna stop doing 8.
Okay. So I created a 12 image. So I'll share this whole folder with you guys, and you guys can kind of go through and look through it. I gotta sort it out because the other two people who aren't doing it anymore, I think Gion is still trying to do it, but I don't know if he submitted his paperwork to you.
So he submitted his paperwork, and I pushed him through, and I think I told you to tell him to go to district to give his paperwork over, but I don't know if he ever did that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I asked him if he did, and I don't think he quite understood what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
So I can.
So it's just me and Vin that are left out.
Actually,
So from the Microsoft Imagine for the Windows stuff, we're only downloading 4 things.
Yep. Well, Windows 7 2012, 16, Windows 8, 7, and then 10.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, Fuji.
Mhm.
When can I go legit? Huh?
Wait, what?
When can I be official?
Thing about that. They've already fixed your errors, so right now we're just waiting for approval from the chain.
This question is when should I expect my paycheck?
I have no idea, to be honest.
about that, where do we actually submit our hours?
Oh wait, you didn't take a look?
No.
It's on the website, or like the
The
Coastline website thing.
website?
It's on the Coastline sign-in. So like you just sign in with your ccd.edu email, and then you should have the employee tab.
Yeah, I think the entire layout changes when you're upgraded.
Hmm. Anyways, man, I can't give you a like solid time until your application gets thoroughly processed and you have your access.
Okay.
Yeah, but once you have that access, I'll know exactly when you'll receive your paycheck.
I'm just hoping it's not in December because I have so much things I need to pay off.
Is December the
Uh,
earliest?
I'm not 100% sure, but if it's October, let's say that you guys get your information in like by the 9th of October, then the paycheck will arrive in December, sadly.
Wait, so
'Cause
like, do we
it's
do
a
it
2-month
before?
period. What's up?
Do we do it before October 9th? Because you said it was like, do it after October 9th.
Well, October 10th is the last day, so you input it on October 9th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess I'm getting another job.
You got a party back there? What's going on?
What's happening, guys? College. Okay.
Oh, you're cutting out really well. Really bad.
You guys do the best. Oh boy.
What?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, I have my headphones in. I can't really.
Okay, well,
Oh boy. Okay.
Sean, do you want to continue?
Yes.
I'm not 100% sure else what needs to be talked about.
Oh boy.
Not how to, but like a guidelines for the PowerPoint and for the answer key, and I'll send it over to you guys. Does everyone know about the next event?
I do not.
The one in
Okay.
October.
Okay, so
The
I
first
think
week,
it's
right?
Tina, Daniel, and Min. You guys weren't in the call for this, but October 13th is the practice round for Cyber Patriot. Since there were a lot of students who were brand new to Cyber Patriot on the the training round, we're gonna host a mix of the actual competition as well as the a training simultaneously. So from 9 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. is the event time. From 9:30 a.m., since there's always going to be a small delay, from 9:30 a.m. till about lunchtime, let's just say 11:30, we're going to be teaching all of the new students the beginners Windows and beginners Linux. And then after lunch, they'll go straight into actually competing, which gives them 4.5 hours of actual competition time. Whereas all the veterans who have done Cyber Patriot already, they're just going to go straight ahead and compete. Okay.
And we're
And
not allowed
then
to help out this time.
no, this time we're not allowed to help out. Or we can't say anything at all either.
Oh, I didn't help out anyway last time.
Wait, isn't it
Oh, nice.
training still?
It's practice, but the practice is supposed to be as close to the actual competition as possible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of kids had no idea what was going on last time because
Yeah.
most of the time they were just like playing games and eating all the fruit snacks. Yeah.
Like, as I saw, Tina's room was like really high up there. Like, they knew a lot. But like, yeah, the other room was really bad.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out for the next session. But
Is that
October
Is this gonna be
27th. What's up?
is this gonna be volunteer like last time, or are we gonna get hours?
So for since it's part proctoring and part teaching, we're gonna do it half and half. So you guys will get paid from 9 a.m. until let's just say 12, so 3 hours. But the rest of the time is proctoring time.
Alright.
I see.
And then October 27th is our first training, like auxiliary or extra training event. It's gonna be from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. and it's computer hardware workshop. So for the first 2 hours, we're going to be teaching them about all the components of a computer, and then for the secondary 2 hours, it's disassembly and then reassembly of the computer.
Okay, so what's the date and time again?
That's October 27th from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. I will list that information somewhere.
Okay,
Yeah, in the group chat, can you like set up a reminder? Cause like I might most likely just gonna forget about it. Honestly.
That's fine. I also forget about life.
Yeah.
I
Just
have
like
it in my calendar if you guys need it. If any, I
yeah,
have it.
just like remind me like a couple of days before, just so I remember.
All right, for sure.
All right. Is there anything else I need to go through?
Sean, we Gucci?
For what I have, unless you guys have any questions on anything in particular regarding images or something like that.
Alright, can you show on the website what to download for the Microsoft Imagine, just in case I got the right ones?
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull that up. Alright, so for Windows 10, you want to use the education version. It's the highest level, gives you the most options.
Hmm.
So probably 64-bit. You want to do this first one, not the United Kingdom English version. So you want to make sure it's just English.
You don't speak the Queen's British?
No,
Oh,
I
shame.
don't think 90% of the people here do. So,
Okay. Uncultured.
then there's the 8.1 professional. I think they give you the highest levels in it here. 64-bit
Yeah, they do.
English. Windows 7. I don't see it. Why do I not see it? They don't have a Windows
Yeah, I
7
was
here.
wondering about that.
Okay, well, I will supply some way an ISO for Windows 7. 16, you're going to want to use the Essentials version. And then for 12, you're going to want to use the 12R2. Which one is it? I believe it's the standard with update. You don't want to use the data centers because I believe those are console based.
Hey, so if you don't have a lot of Google Drive storage, you can just give me the file somehow. Like you can drop it off at my office or like at the receptionist, and I'll put it onto my G Suites account because I have unlimited storage.
Well, I
Just make
still
a
have
con- just
50
make a new
gigs on
drive.
my Google Drive right now, so.
All right, well, it's up to you, but it's the option is there if you want to save your storage.
All right. Well, at the moment it's not being used, so.
All right,
But yeah, if storage starts getting low, I'll find a way to get it all to you.
cool.
Just make a new account.
This account has been upgraded for free, so that's
Oh.
why I have so much. Normally you only get like I think 10,
15.
20, 15. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
15.
15.
Yeah.
I would know. I have 5 accounts.
Same.
So, I'm not even sure how my account got upgraded. I just all of a sudden now have 50 gig or 100 gigs.
You have a
data.
Chromebook, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, so that's it. It's the Chromebook.
Yeah.
It's not mine, but I have one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
if you're
well,
using it on a Chromebook, it just like gives you a whole bunch of extra.
So, but my account is on the Chromebook, so
Exclusive.
actually that would be why.
yeah, that is it.
Yeah, so for 12, the server 12, the only issue is making sure you don't download the console version of it. You have to make sure you find the desktop version. I have it, so if you have troubles, I can just send the ISO as well. I might just add all the ISOs to the Dropbox or to the Google Drive anyways that you have access to in the link. So.
Sean, have you had experience with like, let's say you just set up a vanilla image? Can you just reuse the image, like make multiple copies of it, and then through that way just have multiple images?
Okay, that was actually going to be my next suggestion because that's what I've been telling Gian and the other guy, which no longer works, to create a base image of your images. So basically set it up, and then zip it, and then create scoring it. So you take it apart as much as possible, and then you just zip the folder. I can show you kind of how it works.
So like template, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're creating
like a template.
You can create a template from your start. So right when you finish installing it, shut it down and create a template from there. Or if you don't have enough room, I would just create a template of it being torn apart, or after you've already kind of put a bunch of holes in it. What am I
That's
looking for?
dope. Can I just like do that this entire time then? Like my whole life of images, just do that.
Yeah.
You could. It makes it really easy. Just as you learn how to put more holes into the operating system, you can go through and just edit your template and then re-zip it. So, but basically you just look for these files and then you just zip the actual file by using, you have to use, save it as a .zip. Whichever program you use, you have to save it as a .zip because the school computers do not have 7-zip or WinRAR on their computers. They only have Windows zip. So, but you can use 7-zip or WinRAR if you make a portable version of it, which I had to do once.
Oh, cool.
So you can make a portable version of 7-zip. I do not know about WinRAR, but that way you can get those faster speeds of that program if you know how to do that. And I'm sure you can look up Googles on that.
I think I've done that once, but I don't really remember. It was like a long time.
So, yeah, you're going to have to make sure you either have a portable version of those or you have to save it as a .zip folder.
I think I'm just gonna do the portable version.
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah. So.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, I always wondered, why can't you just get like every option imaginable to, like destroy the computer and then just put that in a random generator and then, get your answer key from there and just kind of destroy it based off the answer key.
Because
Then you
that's
get a new
what's
image
called a
every time.
program, my friend.
Yeah, I know, but why don't we just do that?
I mean, if you know how to do that, go for it. But like, I don't know how to do
Yeah,
that.
that's not easy to do because basically
Yeah.
you're creating a extremely complex script to go through and identify.
Yeah, my
Either
friend
way,
Kevin
you have to
actually
do. You have
did
to actually
something
break
like
the
that.
image first. You have to know how to break the image first before you can do that.
Yeah, I know, but like I have my friend Kevin. He actually did something similar back in high school, and he kind of like messed around with people. But I was wondering if I could just do the same thing.
If you can figure out a way to make sure that it's safe and stable enough so that the students can repair the image, then go for it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm actually going to do. I'm not going to do a program. I'm going to end up building a script that goes through and breaks it for me. So I just load it up, breaks the image, move on.
Yeah, I know generators. I know like listing generators like that exist online.
All right. Well, anyways, anything else, guys?
Wait, hey guys, I have to go to an event. Is there anything that I have to take notes by any chance?
No, go have fun. It's fine.
It's not for fun though. It's because yeah. Okay, well.
What?
Doesn't mean you can't have fun.
All right. I'm really sick right now, so fun is not part of the plan. I failed my midterm, so fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
have fun.
Thank you. I'll try. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night.
How do I end this? I don't know how to use this. Oh, it says
There's
disconnect.
a
All
red
right.
Yeah,
button.
click a little disconnect to the bottom.
All right. Cool. Bye, guys.
Peace.
All right. Anything else we need to cover?
Yeah.
So
Ask
the next
away.
event is next Monday,
Say what?
next Saturday, just to be sure.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about getting a second job, and because technically we're not hired, does my current job at Cyber Patriot even count as currently working?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Because I don't want to have to pay taxes twice for 2 jobs, even though I'm not getting paid for one of them.
Dude, that's not how it works.
You get taxed based on when you get paid. You don't get taxed whether you're actually working or not.
Yeah, you get taxed when you get paid. It just automatically like taxed.
Interesting. So, in that case, I'm expecting a big paycheck on December for Christmas.
Sure.
Decent.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it's actually gonna be, and I don't know if your application will be done in time for the December paycheck, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, hey, Fuji, I have a question.
What's up?
So for like the apprenticeship, they want to like schedule an interview, and I was wondering if you have any advice for me to like research anything or to like keep some questions in mind.
For the interview, I think Sean would have some insight into that.
Interview of.
For the apprenticeship.
I never went into the apprenticeship program. I
Oh,
wasn't allowed.
really?
I wasn't allowed.
Why?
Oh.
I took too many classes.
Oh my god.
When you're too smart for stuff.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
A friend of mine mentioned it to me, and I was already taking one too many classes. The next semester, or I was signed up for it, but the other reason I didn't just drop my classes and take the apprenticeship program is because the apprenticeship program is too slow for me.
Damn.
So it's a longer term program. So I think it's more of a trait program, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
So
He's too educated.
Anyways,
I wouldn't say that.
I would recommend that you figure out kind of like what career path you want to take, and then just study up a little bit on what it actually covers and like what you need to know. I doubt that they're actually going to ask technical questions. It's more just to find out like what kind of a person you are and what you're interested in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's all my questions. Alright, I'm gonna go. Peace.
All right, bye.
Thanks.
All
It's
right,
been
I
a
think
long time since I've used this. I don't know how to call.
There's a well, it
bottom
depends.
left side.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think.
if you're on a computer, it's bottom right.
I'm on a tablet. I'm on a tablet.
Oh, I don't know about a tablet.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I used.
There should be a little
This.
phone with an X.
I see no phone with X.
There should. Do you see voice connected tab on the bottom?
I
I think he found
Okay.
it.
Found it. It is on.
All right. I guess that is it, guys. Unless y'all have any other questions.
No.
All
So
right.
Hey, you guys can always ask questions later too. So
You had a question, Min?
Saturday,
Oh, which Saturday?
right? Next.
The 13th.
of October.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll put it inside the chat as well later, or tomorrow.
College is whack. I don't know how y'all been doing it, but college is whack.
I like college a lot better than high school.
That's cool, but it's whack.
I don't know. I
It's
kind of like the
expensive,
routine
too.
of high school.
I hated high school. I hated the schedule and everything.
Stuff.
Min, how do you not like college? I feel like you would like college a lot more.
I just don't like paying.
Okay, that I can agree with. That I can agree with.
My writing professor is like, okay, no PDFs, only hard copies. Like, who does that?
Okay, that's an asshole move.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
I've
where that's
never
stuck.
dealt with that. Have you gotten a professor that writes their own book and demands that you buy their book?
Oh, not
Ooh, I
yet.
got that one.
I have not.
Soon TM, soon TM. I've had 3 of those so far.
Physics professor was like, I should write my own physics book so I can make some bank.
Damn, he's smart. Should have followed a business degree instead of physics.
He put a slide up with like how much the textbook costs. It's like, oh wow, I should make a textbook. And I was like, that doesn't help me at all, okay?
Nice.
Like that saying that doesn't help me at all. Oh.
Are you and Vin like rooming?
Oh, I am dorming. Vin just sleeps at my dorm.
Okay, so yes. Yes and no. I see.
Yes,
Unofficially, yes.
Okay.
Officially, no.
I see. That's cool.
for him. Free
Cool, I
hotel.
Wow, must be nice.
Back for all his car rides somehow.
Alright. Well, it's 9:16. I gotta wake up for work tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you.